My name is TK. I'm here with Salesforce with TK, where I talk about all things Salesforce, and I am following up on a series where we're analyzing ways to manipulate data in bulk within your Salesforce org. So being able to update, insert, import, delete data in mass and leverage the tools that we have available to do so. So today we're looking at file formatting and also formatting your data. A couple quick tips that are helpful in making this process as seamless as possible. So one, we'll start with the file formatting. So your file that you have, you want to make sure it's in CSV format. That allows you to easily import it within your data tool, whether it's Data Loader or Salesforce Inspector Reloaded, which are the tools we'll be using. Several other tools. CSV file is the common CSV format for your file. So you want to make sure it's in CSV file. Currently using Excel for my spreadsheet tool, but you can use Numbers, Google Sheets, whatever your personal preference is. You just want to make sure at the end it's in CSV file. Next, we'll dive into formatting our data, right? So that is very important in the process of importing your data. You want to make sure you have clean data. You want to make sure it's structured right and properly. We'll dive into a couple of data transformations to kind of see how to transform data and make sure it's in the correct format. One thing I like to do always, I like to update the headers of each column. And these columns are fields within Salesforce. We can see we have one custom field, and we know it's custom because the C at the end. The rest of standard fields on the account object have owner ID, name, rating, phone, website, etc. So we're doing a use case where, say we went to a conference and we gathered 200 accounts, and now we want to make sure those accounts live in Salesforce. So we have our data file prepared, the columns here. And one thing that is important about these columns is that we want to make sure they have the API name of your Salesforce field. That is helpful because it helps with matching, like mapping your fields when you import them into Salesforce, so you know that your data is going into the correct field. That's just a quick tip that I always recommend. So yeah, let's take a look at an example of a data transformation. So we'll go ahead and look at a data transformation. We're actually looking at this field right here, contact date, which is a custom field, and the date format is incorrect and is not will not allow us to successfully import this date into Salesforce. What I like to leverage is articles, and in this case, this is just an example article. The date fields that are accepted within Salesforce. As you can see, this is year, month, day. Our format within our file is actually month, day, year, which isn't the accepted format that Salesforce recommends. So I'll walk through just me updating this field. I'll just navigate in Excel, format, custom formatting, and for dates, I could type in the date that was format that was recommended by Salesforce. Just click OK, and as you can see, our file is updated and in the format that we like to leverage. So data transformations, depending on your use case, can get complicated. That's just a simple use case that I see on the day-to-day, but you could think of billing state, if it's in the wrong format, how you would proceed with updating your format here. So yes, this is an example of a data transformation. As you can see, we updated the date from the format it was to the accepted Salesforce format. So that essentially is the key steps in file formatting and data formatting that I would recommend everybody does before importing into your org or uploading data into your org. In the next video, we'll dive into an example and I'll showcase me leveraging Data Loader and also Data